Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I always ask you to choose the card, choose the stone that calls to your intuition, that draws you. And we'll begin. So you look for the timestamps in the description box if you want to find your stone quickly. And for those of you who chose the amethyst, the purple stone, we've got the Sun, we've got the Two of Swords, and we've got the Two of Wands. All right, so the Sun is about joy. It's about having a joyful moment. It's about, I feel like sometimes that Spirit's shining sun upon us, you know, love and care and just that shining that on us as a loving parent would do for a small child. You know what I mean? Like the sun is shining upon you. We've got the Two of Wands, which is always encouraging, more of a world explorer kind of attitude. This man has the world in his hands, and maybe he's got two main goals, two main destinations on his mind. He's favoring one right now, but he is looking out with expectation. And we have the Two of Swords. That's interesting with the Two Wands. So the Two of Swords is sometimes about indecision. So there may be a couple of different things today that you're thinking, should I prioritize this or should I prioritize that? And if you get a little more information, no worries. You get a little more information, that blindfold comes down, it'll become clear which plan, or maybe there are two separate plans for today. Maybe I've got to do this and I've got to do that. Well, it looks to me like as soon as you get clarity, you're off to the races and you know what you're doing, and you may be surprised by some moments of joy in the day. This may be nice to just soak a little bit of that love up before you get going, exploring your day. All right. For those of you who chose this green jasper, green spotted jasper, we've got the Seven of Swords, we've got the King of Swords, and the Two of Coins. Okay, no major arcana, so this probably isn't about a huge thing that needs to impact your day in a huge way. It's probably more a story of the day. The Two of Coins is balancing work and home, home and health, work and health, those kinds of things. You're balancing your sources of security, a little turbulent in the background with the waves, but that's okay. You are very capable and you are doing it. The Seven of Swords is about, it's sometimes somebody around you or somebody who impacts you is taking more than their fair share, or they're trying to get away with something, or they're not being completely honest about something. A lot of times that card comes up when it's about, you'll see it, you know, it's about time for you to be made aware of this. It can be about a hidden agenda that you have yourself too. It can be about you not wanting to be open or honest about something with somebody else. Now, there's no condemnation in that, because the thing is, sometimes it's not time to be open about something or to be, you know, sharing all of your plans and all of your ideas with another person. Sometimes it's okay to have a hidden agenda. So whether that's somebody else or that's you, I don't think it's a huge deal today because you don't have any major arcana. It's just something Spirit is throwing in there so that you're aware of that. And then we have the King of Swords, and he just cuts through everything. He has his plan. He's very smart. And he just moves forward with it, and that is that, you know. He is really good at, oh gosh, see, he'd be good at finding out the truth with this one. He'd be good at saying, okay, some things don't make sense. So just very, very smart, and also very good at planning. So very good at using his intellect to make a plan that makes sense, that's logical, put his emotion over here on the side, and make the most sensible plan that's likely to pay off, be reasonable, be followed, that kind of thing. So I think you're really using your intelligence today to balance, to get things done, to keep your balance at a time when there may be turbulence in the background. and get things done like you do. All right. For those of you who chose the Dalmatian stone, we've got the Temperance Angel, we've got the Three of Wands, and we've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Temperance Angel is all about wisdom. That's an angel with you, helping you to be balanced, helping you to be wise, helping you to not take any huge risks, move forward in a way that is perhaps inspired, actually. But like this angel, she sticks a toe in, she feels the water before she hops in, doesn't she? She's not going to do anything rashly or quickly. Also, that's because the Three of Wands would suggest you've put some energy into something that you're now hoping will pay off. You're hoping that your ship will come in, and you're sort of watching and waiting. There's this watchful and waiting kind of energy. Gradually, things will become clear kind of energy. And that's okay. Because there's a peace about that with this angel. It's like the angel's helping you to stay balanced and have peace, even though you're kind of watching and waiting, and maybe even with a little bit of urgency, or you're hoping that things turn out well. It's okay. You have angelic support, and you can stay balanced in that. And in fact, there may even be opportunities coming, and Spirit's going to help you. Spirit's going to help you to feel like, okay, I should do this. Or the wands offered are sort of like energy offered, inspiration offered, want tos, interests in, that kind of thing comes up in you. And then Spirit is saying, yeah, why don't you do this? And it doesn't need to be a big thing. These are wands. It would be Page of Wands if they picked it up, It's not a big thing. It's just guidance for taking advantage of the opportunities while you watch and wait and are balanced. And it makes sense. You've got a lot of spiritual support here. Okay. For those of you who chose the brown stone, we've got the Star card, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Okay, interesting. So you're supposed to be hopeful. Spirit is saying, please be hopeful. Please remember to hope, because there's no reason not to. That's what Spirit's saying there with that hope card and the Star card. And don't look back. See, this is a tendency toward feeling a little down because you're looking back at disappointments or things that haven't worked out so well lately, or in the past, whatever. But you're looking back when you're not seeing the two cups that are rising. And this too is about Spirit's trying to bring you a message of greater hopefulness with this hope card, this Star card. But you're not having it right now because you're kind of looking at the sources of emotion you've got going right now with these three cups that are up, and your concerns about that, a little dissatisfaction with that. And so it's hard. I feel like it's hard right now for Spirit. You may have had a loss recently. You may have had some disappointments recently. It's just kind of hard for Spirit to make you feel hopeful, bring you the message that you're loved, that you're cared for, that it's going to be all right. It's a little tough for you to receive that right now. But the Star card is very powerful. That is your major arcana. It is a message from Spirit that you should be hopeful. And also for some of you that you are a star. They love us so much. They might feel like, don't worry, you're a star. You're a star. You've got this. Things are going to get better. That kind of thing. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much. You have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.